We are discussing the Planetary Ascension today. We will discuss Gaia as a soul. I talk about her as a soul. That's the Earth, the planet that we live on, that we walk on. We are going to discuss your body, your vessel, what happens during the Ascension cycle, and how this is all going to affect us. So let's start off talking about Gaia. Like I said, I talk about her as a soul. She has a soul. She is a soul. She wants to ascend to the fifth dimension. We all want to ascend to the fifth dimension. And before I get any further, I do want to rectify what ascension means, or define what ascension means to me. And it maybe means different things to the different people, but here is how it is being defined by myself, so that we can talk about these things from the same frame of reference. Now, when we ascend to the fifth dimension, we are not going to another planet. I just recently heard that a large group of people believe that that through the ascension cycle, you are transported to another planet. That is not happening, because the planet that we're on is Gaia, is Earth. That's where we're landing. That's where we're staying. We aren't leaving. We aren't going anywhere. We are simply upgrading ourselves from the third dimension to the fifth dimension, and we upgrade ourselves through our souls and our soul frequency, so that we can remove all these negative behaviors, actions, thoughts, feelings, emotions from our souls that kind of hangs onto our soul as negative, unjust karma. So we remove that, and then we ascend to the fifth dimension. So we aren't going to another planet. None of that is happening. We are just upgrading ourselves, and we become fifth dimensional humans. Along with Gaia, she's ascending to the fifth dimension, and so she takes us along with her. And to do that, we need to remove our karma. Now, we remove that through our emotions, and people who aren't actually intentionally and purposefully doing work to remove their karma are still doing that by being better humans. They're learning to upgrade themselves, do better, how they treat people, the way they act. So they might not know the name as specific karma, but they know emotions. They understand the patterns of emotions, the patterns of behavior, the way that we treat people. Those are being upgraded. That's what's happening during the ascension process. And the only way that we get from the third dimension to the fifth dimension is removing anything that no longer serves us, all of this unjust karma that's kind of been hung onto our souls because of who we are, and the fact that we chose to incarnate on this beautiful blue pearl earth that we live on. So that is ascension. Ascension isn't going to another planet. I've seen religious texts, with that beam of light, with the halo and the beam of light, and this is ascension. That looks amazing and it looks awesome, but it isn't. We aren't going anywhere. We aren't being transported to another planet or anywhere else. We stay right here on this same earth, and we upgrade our own selves. And if you've heard the term New Earth. Oh, there she is, right on cue. Hi, Big Kitty. Are you going to come join us? Come on. Come on up. Come on. Come on. Come in. I know it. It's got to be quick, though. Yeah? Up. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to have to wait. Yeah? Come on. I know it. Oh, she's just telling me she wants snacks. She's like, hey, I see you, and I see that you're doing awesome stuff that has nothing to do with me. And this would be a great time to let you know that I am starving. I'm so starving, and I've probably never been fed. Here she is. Ah, that's Snow. If you have an appointment with me, she joins every single time. Just like right now, she hears me put my work voice on, and she does come to join me for all of my appointments. She is my companion. All of us who are going through the New Earth frequency have companions, and I don't call her a pet because she actually does work with me. And the animals are a part of the ascension. The animals that we have are a part of the ascension as well. They're ascending to the fifth dimension. And I know this is kind of funny popping up in this video, but here we are talking about it. All things are divine. So the animals are, as we're going through the ascension process, the animals are also upgrading how they communicate with us. And we will have a lot better communication with our companions. What is she doing? She's just being weird. Anyway, so the animals are going to ascend with us, obviously, to the fifth dimension, and they have to deal with us in different ways because our emotions change. The way we treat them changes as well because our patterns of behavior shift and move and change, and so does theirs in how they understand us and what we need from them. What I need from her would be different 2 years from now than it is, a year ago. So our emotions change, that affects them too. So I know this was random, just kind of popped up in this video. I certainly was not planning on talking about this today or even taking any time to show you my cat on a video, because that's weird, it's fine. But if you stick around, that's what you're gonna get. She's gonna be here, she's in most of my videos anyway, even if you don't see her. So if you're wanting weird cat content, stick around. I'm the Astro Catalyst. Ba-dum-tsh. Yeah, that's me. Anyway, I'm weird. All right, ascension cycle. So the ascension cycle that we have started, we're ascending from the third dimension to the fifth dimension. We're upgrading our emotions. We are going with Gaia. She is taking us with her because she wants to go to the fifth dimension. She wants to be a fifth dimensional soul. She has a better time, the higher dimensions. And so we need to work on our emotions, and we need to work on ourselves to meet her, to meet her and be with her where she's at. Because we are all here to do awesome stuff. We co-create with Gaia in the new earth and with the animals. If you didn't expect to talk about this today, but if you are thinking about consciousness, so let's just think about consciousness. We'll talk about dairy cows because that's a big hot button topic. Is dairy safe? Is dairy safe for us to eat? Are we abusing the earth by having cows? Are we abusing our bodies by feeding them beef? This is a big conversation. But what we aren't talking about is, what do the cows want? Do the cows want to be here on earth? Yeah, it's awesome. Do they want to frolic around in the grass? Yeah, absolutely. But they want to live with our families. They want to live with our families. They're fine. Like, cool, we'll give you some milk. Doesn't matter. That's fine. As long as we get to frolic with our babies and family and have a good time. And they're here for that too. That's part of all of our purposes. Every single consciousness has a purpose on earth for the ascension. Every single consciousness. Animals, plants. I haven't even started about plants yet. Wait till I get weird with that one. But yeah, we have contracts with plants. We have contracts with viruses. Do you have a virus? There are contracts for that because you have to learn a lesson. You have to learn a lesson from that virus. That virus is telling you, hey, you need to learn something. Are you listening? I know, and it's weird. It's weird. It gets weirder the more you stick around and we talk about it. But ascension is weird. And the weird things are happening to our bodies. Our bodies are upgrading for this change. We can't be fifth dimensional humans in these third dimensional bodies that are so heavy and dense. And so we're upgrading them too. We've had a lot of ascension symptoms over the last couple of years that maybe you've understood, maybe you haven't. But everything, the nausea, the not eating for a day, a week, a month, not interested in food for 6 months, whatever it might be. Like, these are all normal things that our bodies are going through. And a lot of people don't know that that's what they're going through. And they think, oh my gosh, I'm sick. I need to go to the doctor. Am I okay? And maybe you are. Maybe you do need to go to the doctor. But the doctor can't heal you. And I think that's very important to note that you are healing yourself. So let's say you go to the doctor and the doctor gives you a prescription. Now, is the doctor healing you? No. The doctor has given you a healing item that they believe would heal you. And let's say a prescription, a pharmaceutical. And you still have to take it with water, put it in your body, and then your body has to decide how it's reacting to that medication that you've been given. Is it healing you? Is it not healing you? Because it might not be healing you. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but you're doing all that work. Your body is doing all of that healing work. That doctor did. They gave you a prescription, you went to them and they said, hey, here's what, I know heals people. Maybe this will work for you too. And you took that and maybe that worked for you, but that doctor isn't healing you. You are healing yourself with their blueprints. You're imprinting on them saying, hey, whatever you did over there, that might work for me. I'm going to try it. And you do, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but it's your body who's deciding what works and what doesn't. It's not the other practitioner. It's not like, oh, I went to the right doctor. No. It's you. You're a different person. You are healing differently. You are choosing to heal yourself differently. You're choosing that this next doctor that you went to has something good for you that you could imprint off of and you could use to heal yourself. So that's what we're doing during the Ascension cycles. We are learning that we are the master healers of our own existence. You can heal your own body. You can heal your own soul. You can heal your own self. And while we use these people as guides for what they have done for other people, awesome stuff, that person is not healing you. That person is not healing you. You are doing all the work. You're doing all the work, your own self. So you have to realize within this ascension cycle, it's all you. There's not anyone here to save you. Your ark is your vessel. You save yourself. It's no one else. There's no one coming to get you. It's you. You're doing all the work. You're doing all the great work. Nice work. You know? It's you. It's not anyone else. And when you realize that, you realize how powerful you are. You are a powerful creator. You're here to be part of the ascension cycle. You're here to part of helping us all ascend to the next level. And that's you. It's no one else. And you are powerful. You are a creator. And it's all your choice. You are choosing how you want it to go. So, ascension cycle, we've talked about Gaia. We've talked about what ascension is and isn't. Your vessel, how it's changing. You need to use your intuition to see where you're at, where you've been, what you need for you. You're really connecting to your intuition. That's going to be number one, getting to 5D. We're all intuitive beings. We have ways to communicate with each other that aren't just words and text. We have ways to communicate with our hearts and souls. And how are you opening up to that communication? Because that's the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is unity consciousness and Christ consciousness. And we get there through being intuitive humans with others, with the other humans, plants, animals, all of it, everything on earth, with Gaia and all of her green goddess goodness, whatever. But that's it. So we ascend together. So these are the things I talk about. These are things I talk about on my channel. I'll talk a lot about souls, soul consciousness, and how we are all using this data to be better humans, to upgrade our emotions, to remove that karma. These are things I talk about it a lot. You can also visit my website at www.astrocatalyst.com. I also have a podcast out on Spotify. It's called Galactic Astrology 101. And you can always find me on